Welcome back, friends. Let's go ahead and finish off all our side quests, finally, that are not in Sapporo by doing this. If there's another Sendai or Shibuya one buried, I wouldn't be surprised, but pretty darn sure there is not, except probably if you count, absolutely more than likely, actually, if you count prison mail quests, the get X persona with X skill quests. Not gonna do those, as I said before. But yeah. Or at least they're not going to be a priority. I might decide to do them later, but I kind of doubt it. I told myself the same in 5 Royal, my 5 Royal playthrough, and it did not do that. My 5 Royal Let's Play, and I did not do that, so. Alright, friends, back to Sendai to, finish up Trapped in a Nightmare. Mona, Desire Tracker Extraordinaire. Indeed he be. I picked up a Desire in the Sendai jail that hasn't returned to its rightful owner yet. Somewhere along the rooftops, it's tucked away by a bunch of windows. By the way, I really like the titles they give everyone. Cute. So, the hint for this one says that it's along the rooftops, tucked away by a bunch of windows. I just realized, hold on, you can teleport from, I keep forgetting that you can teleport from here. I don't know why I keep forgetting that, but I did, again. I don't know why the heck do I do that? Okay, so, along the rooftops is where I need. Trying to remember where, like, all the rooftop areas are. I guess I'll start here, and hidden away, tucked away by a bunch of windows? Something like that. Really interesting hint there. So, rooftops. Wait, hold on, this ain't it, is it? Yeah, this isn't it. There's a specific area that has all the rooftops, and I think I remember what it looks like. It might be this one. I'm pretty sure it is not that one. I hope I am right about that, of course.
Where to now?
Oh, yeah, here we go, yeah. We even start on the rooftops. We're good. This is probably the area. So let's look for a bunch of windows, I guess.
Should we go find out?
Nah, I'm gonna try to avoid a lot of combat, because we've been here, we've done this, you know? Or maybe... Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Is there, like, a second area that's all rooftops all the time? I think there is.
What's that?
So, I think it's like the next one. We'll see. I might also just go, because like it's not hard to go. Didn't I just check World Center though? I think I did. I think I just checked World Center. Whoops. I meant to get up there. I don't know why I pressed triangle. Triangle is the ambushy button usually, at least one of them for sure. You can tell that between playing the same game, oftentimes I need to remember how to even video game. Not even just play the same game. I think that's more applicable to other people than I give myself credit for, but I really acutely notice it, so, yeah. I think it might be St. Alba First Ward. I think it very well might be, I hope it is. If not, I'll end up looking this up if I just can't find it, but... Well, there's windows here. I think this might be it. If there's also rooftop areas out the butthole, and I think there is. Yeah, because those gray areas are rooftops. Let's try to get up there and see if... and hope. Because there's definitely a lot of windows everywhere. This might be the area. Did it, do, did it, do it, dee, 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 Murdering feels good.
Wait,
Leveling my own to level people feels really good too. And it makes sense both of them just leveled up because we just fought Ongo again, which I'm sure gives a nice big juicy experience. Because it's another boss fight. And a stronger version of it too. As far as I remember, it's stronger. Yeah, pretty darn sure it is. How do it? There we go.
Focus.
That was too easy.
Hecky on. You're awesome.
I see a shadow.
See a shadow, kill a shadow. That's what we do her. What's funny is I've been dialing back on that right now, but that is generally how I play this video game. As you've probably realized by now, and 5 as well. 5 Royal itself.
Focus. What's that?
I dialed that back when I really needed SP, and when maybe a lot of fights might be dangerous. But that doesn't tend to be very often the way that I play P5R, which is fucking overlevel the ass out of myself, and then bulldoze the whole game, because it's fun. Tucked away by a bunch of windows. Could that be referring to? There's a bunch of windows here, but, like, what does that mean for our quest objective? I'm really wanting to just look this up, because I'm already confused.
I'm picking up a shadow nearby.
I feel like there is, like, another big rooftop area that isn't this one, or the one that I found before, and that's where I actually need to go. I do, of course, hope so, because I'd rather not have to look it up. Because if I come through every area and I don't have no idea where tucked away, like, I'm pretty sure I explored that whole area, but, you know, if I comb the whole map and I can't seem to figure out where the hell something could be tucked away by a bunch of windows, I will absolutely look it up. Why I say probably, I will. Okay. I guess Hirose Street's the only option, which is why I really want to just... I feel like Hirose Street won't be right, either.
Okay, where to now?
But it might be. Well, there's a lot of rooftops here, too. It very well might be here.
See it.
So maybe I'm just freaking out. And that is fine.
Let's stay focused and plan our attack.
Oh yeah, duh. I forgot about all of these invisible platforms. No wonder I was having trouble getting across. Like, how the heck do you get across? Because I literally forgot that there was even a thief vision and, like, a reason to use it in this game. Okay. Now that I can actually go through all the rooftops, that's all I'm gonna use that guide for. Because I followed the steps and it said, go to the checkpoint. Okay, I already had that. You know, go up to the roof, top that's near that checkpoint. Okay, cool, did that. Again. And then it said, hey, press L2. It's like, oh, duh, you could use that to freaking, you know.
Focus.
So, whoops. So now I'm gonna just look for it, because I actually remembered how to even get over here, and it is Hirose Street, so I'm on the right track. So I know it's here. Part of me wants to just see the solution and move on, but I'm going to actually look for it myself. Because again, I have a lot of mental difficulties, so I think that me using guides is a little bit more reasonable than a lot of other gamers using guides. Just to, like, you know, to keep things moving for my videos. But I still want to challenge myself to a certain degree, so that's why I'm doing it this way. And if you're still thinking I'm a scrub or an idiot or, you know, not trying for looking up the guide already, you just know me to scumbag. And people like you need to stop literally invalidating people with mental conditions, because I literally have a mental condition. Anyway.
Focus.
And I've used it as a crutch my whole life, and it's hard to get out of that habit because it is a crutch. I just use it as more of a crutch than it already is. Like, meaning that it's literally a limiting thing, but I started to realize that I felt like it was more limiting than it was. Because so many people around me thought it was.
Focus.
And there's all sorts of stuff like that. Sorts of little small impacts on the way that I see life because of the fact that I have very severe ADHD. All the symptoms very high, very acute. And I also have, I'm also high-functioning autistic. I'm also... Wait, hold on. Did I finally... No, wait. Is that a thing? Can I go back through there?
Focus.
Because... Oh no, I can't, can I?
I can see it.
Was that... I guess I was supposed to go there. I thought that was, like, somewhere I needed to go. Oh, I'm so confused now. Oh, no, okay. This is Hirose Street still. Okay, I really want to look it up now. Like, look up the actual rooftop, because I'm so confused. But I won't. I want to show you, like, the full journey that I had, because the thing is that my mental, like, difficulties, like, my mental challenges, they make playing games and getting through this stuff harder than your average person. Until I learn a certain degree, and oftentimes it takes really learning a specific game to even understand, and also continuing to play the same game to understand what the hell they even do. But it's very rewarding when I do. Games are, like, a uniquely wonderful thing for me because of that. Because they reinforce, hey, if I work at something, it will... Oh, God! Oh, God! Did I get rid of it? Maybe I shouldn't be recording right now. Because I'm apparently really mentally mixed up today. Did I really just get rid of a brand new skill? I'm gonna reload. But I'm gonna show this whole thing. Because I have to. I just feel like I have to for me. To not, like, sugarcoat the way that my mind is, but show that I always finish games regardless of how many difficulties I have with them. It's important. Because so many people would think that that I'm stupid and that I can't finish anything. Probably, just from seeing how I play games. And that pisses me off, because they're wrong. At the end of the day, regardless of the quality of the video and everything like that, I will feel really proud that I finished an episode today. So, you know. And it feels like a step in the right direction, so, heck yeah. Alright, words. What am I doing? Think. Okay. Other checkpoint. Heroes history. Yeah, I'm really mentally out of it today, but I'm recording this because if I don't, I know I will procrastinate on it all day because of how I feel, and then I just won't do it. And I get a video up every day. The quality doesn't fucking matter. What matters is I keep understanding how to work regardless of how I am. It is not something that I love. And that is how I will get, I would say somewhere, but you know what? Great places in this world. At the very least, a great place where I feel like, where I'm actually supporting myself and also making a living, doing something that I love. And that's the most important part. Because it literally feels like it sucks the life out of me when I'm forced to do something I don't want to all day. I refuse to get a normal job. And that's not the only reason for that either. The more people put pressure on me to do something I don't want to do, the easier it is for me to, you know, just completely lose myself and just go nuts and not be able to function anyway. They're literally taking away my ability to do the job they want by trying to force me to. They don't understand that. And by they, I mean every single employer and teacher that I've ever fucking had to some degree or another. You know? I don't know about ever fucking had, but ever had to stick with and didn't have an option to change to someone who actually gave a fuck about me.
What's that?
Anyway.
Nice work, ladies and gents.
But there were some great teachers that I had that I'm grateful for. But anyway, as far as jobs though, there's a reason that I'm still living with my parents and I don't want to stop. I literally want to make a living on this computer right now. Eventually, maybe I might want to get a job, but that's when I have an opportunity in front of my face that has something to do with what I love. I haven't had that at all. And like a big opportunity, like I'm gonna, you know, get somewhere with this. Like I will get money from this. I will possibly have a career from this. That kind of thing. It has to be something I feel confident about doing and excited about. At least semi-confident about. And definitely excited about. That's like the #1 thing. Because at a certain point, passion literally makes everything else go away. And the passion that I have for Let's Play content makes me keep making these videos, regardless of how bad I feel that they are. And this one is an extremely good example of that. I want to quit recording, but the desire to keep going because I love this kind of content and I want to make more of it literally just overrides that.
Focus.
Wait, hold on, is this it? Oh shit!
What's that?
Oh, that's just the chest though, right?
Focus.
But yeah, it looks like I hope that's the design. I'm just kind of I don't know why I wanted to call it Willy Wonka-ing around. Willy Wonka doesn't jump randomly. Yeah, I am really mentally today. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't
What's that?
understand. It doesn't make sense to me. But that's how I is today. Okay.
Focus.
I'm looking for the gosh darn desire. Where the heck could it be? I'm at the western part. Do I have to get over there? You know what? I'm so, like, scrambled, I'm gonna look up the solution. I've bumbled around enough that I feel like it's okay for me to look up the solution the way that I am right now. Again, working with my limitations in order to make things happen regardless of how they turn out is extremely important. Okay, so apparently it's supposed to be, like, up here about where I'm at. The northwest platform is where it's supposed to be. Also, I remembered to not do this. To not get rid of this immediately. By being a doofus. Feels good, man. So let's go ahead and replace Snap with Triple Down as a duh. Let's make 100% sure. Because again, I don't really trust my decisions right now when I'm like this. But yeah, there we go. Alright.
Easier than cleaning a paintbrush.
I can see it.
I don't trust my decisions often, and I think that's honestly just a good, smart, healthy thing for me to do. At least, you know, until it gets to a self-deprecative point, which I'm finally past to a degree. Is that the desire, or is that just another chest? Hold on. I have bond points to do, but
Here's what I found.
I'll do that later. Yeah, trapped in nightmare, dang, bam. Blah, 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 blah. Can I deliver it now? No. Okay, you can. Okay, so you have to return to the real world. But once you're there, you can return requests anywhere, which is very handy and nice. So I will go ahead and do that. That feels really good. Okay, cool. So we're finally off that. So I'm definitely gonna make myself feel better about myself by doing new content. Finally. Return from jail.
Stop here for today.
By the way, people, you're all awesome, and I'm awesome, and the world's awesome. Self-deprecation sucks. And you really need to stop it. I want to say some bad things about myself here. I'm being careful. And I've noticed that I just feel better and tend to be less inclined to do that, and thus feel better about myself, because I'm literally being careful not to say the words out loud. And eventually the thoughts are lesser. And it's happening already. It's very good. There are some days where they seem to constantly be trying to claw their way into my life and make me feel bad about myself. It's like it's a malicious intent from inside my head. And I think it's because, you know, subconsciously I feel like feeling bad about myself has protected me from the pain of failing by doing things that I'm not familiar with or I'm not comfortable with, or that I'm you know, that I feel like I might not do, because failure has been an extreme, excruciating pain for me, because I just feel deeply. But I've learned to realize the reward of simply finishing anything feels so good that it's always worth this. Like how I feel, how I've been feeling. I feel better right now. I think it's because I'm talking about it, and because I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm finishing an episode. I absolutely am finishing an episode regardless of the fact that I feel like I can't do it. So, obviously I can, and that's a bullshit feeling. That sometimes those things pop up and they're just wrong no matter how strong they feel. It's really weird. It doesn't make sense. The human mind doesn't always make sense. It just doesn't. Anyway.
Get to work.
Especially if you have acute anxiety or depression type stuff. And I definitely have acute anxiety type stuff. Oh boy. But I'm starting to understand that I don't need it to go away to be better. I just need to learn how to better respond to those thought patterns. And life is becoming easier and easier as I do that. Feels good. Alright, finally let's just go ahead and just explore Sapporo after I go ahead and... I'm glad I remembered that.
Here's what
Turn
I
it
found. You're already working on this one.
Yes. I could have turned it in while I was just standing there,
Mission
but this is a
accomplished.
convenient way to do it, so... Finally,
This is the request.
Now we just have a lot of Sapporo stuff to do. I want to make sure... I'm pretty darn sure there is not anymore. Yeah, that's another Sapporo one. In
You're
fact,
accepting this request?
I'm glad I looked at the list,
Time
because
to
I
get
can
to
go
work.
ahead and accept this. Cool. Make sure there's nothing else that's not... Yeah, okay, that's done, yeah. And those are prison mails. I'm ignoring those for now. And possibly forever. At least for this playthrough. Let's Supreme Beacon Stars. Alright, there's all that. Doodle. Deedly. Alright. Coo. Ah,
Let's get to work.
Thinking. Explore jail. Okay. Let's just go ahead and just go in for
Yes,
now.
let's go.
I'm very scrambled, and the less I try to plan and the more I just do, the better I'm gonna be able to execute something right now. Because I refuse to not have a video for noon sharp tomorrow instead of another late video. And also I want it to be a fully edited video. And I absolutely guarantee you I will edit the entire thing. I finally have enough work ethic, because over the last few months I've grown a thing to where the thing is important enough to me, where I just do it. And that took so much for me. But that's, I think, is the key. Feels good, man. Alright. Let's just explore jail.
Let's go.
Just go explore. Are we actually already trying to steal her heart? I don't remember what's going on. Because it's the song.
Stop and just growl. Think the shadows could hear?
Yeah. Wait, so what am I doing exactly? I'm just gonna follow things, I guess. I'm just going to follow... Well, hold on. Change Mariko's heart. Yeah, we're already doing that, huh? I guess I'll do the side quests after I do that. I should be able to, fine. Also, changing my personas up might be possible. We're already trying to change her heart, aren't we? Wow. Okay, cool. Oh, hold on. I need to just go to her final area, don't I? See, man, my brain is all mixed up today. And I also have not done, like, you know, non-side content in this game for a while. But yeah, I'll do all the side quests after I change her heart. Because I'd like to just continue the story today. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm doing this episode, is the heart changing her. Okay. Think. I need to go back. There it is. It's the hat. It's the Phantom Thieves hat. That's where the entrance always is. You can always go back in here, and then go to the checkpoint. And go to other checkpoint. Odori Park. Okay, cool. We're moving. We're moving and grooving. Being a good boy. Good ass grooving. Playing video games and having fun also. And entertaining people. Wow. Entertainment is extremely important. Like, to people like me, it's fucking life. So, you know, I want to make stuff for people that are like that. That help them in so many ways.
It's
Like it does me.
Mari-san's castle.
Indeed it be.
Its appearance is rather striking. The closer we get, the more vivid its detail.
Indeed it.
Detail aside, we can't get in again. Then let's search for another entrance.
You know what I've realized is that facing my fears is exactly what I need to do. And that, thankfully, I do have all the tools that I need, and I just need to keep pushing for making content that works, and also taking care of myself physically and mentally the best I can. When I really get an inkling to do something else, more explorative, more, you know, quote-unquote risky, because all I'm risking is feeling a certain way, that kind of thing, then I need to just do it. And I'm getting way better at that. This is a huge example, recording this today. Despite how I play, despite everything. Oh yeah, I was gonna try to do different personas. I'm just gonna see if I can do that without that. Maybe get some different personas going after Mariko, but I don't know how hard this is gonna be. We'll see. Also, I just realized I'm using my underleveled team. Hold on. I want to use my main team. I want to use Makoto and On and Actually, I might use Makoto on and... Honestly, I'm starting to really love Sophie. She's such a beanie bean. But I also really love Haru. I honestly just want real power, team, time, funness. Former government office has been registered as a checkpoint. Cool. Now. Oh, this is a new one. Cool. Okay, yeah. Let's, words and things. Change party. Sorry, Morgana. Okay, hold on. So, do I want to keep Haru or Sophie? Because I want on because Fire, and also I like her a lot as a character too. Okay, I'm so confused. Change is square. Yeah, like, okay, so I will always think that you're supposed to press the... Well, maybe not always. I probably won't always. That's another thing I have to be careful about. If I make a mistake now, my brain goes, oh, I'll always do that. I'm a horrible piece of crap. I can't change. And that's what kept me stuck. Not anything else but myself telling myself I couldn't change. That's what kept me stuck. It made no sense. I felt like the world was keeping me stuck, but I actually was. It made no sense until I did it, and it still doesn't make quite much sense how I let my mind be like that. And there's other small things like that all the time. Anyway. Haru and Sophia. Words and things. But yeah, this channel it's becoming about me talking about my mental health stuff, because I think it needs to... This kind of stuff needs to not be hidden. And people need to just be more okay with expressing it. Because the reason they aren't is why suicides happen. It's why people get mired in these things, anxiety and depression. Because they don't fucking think they should show anyone, and then it just gets all so much worse because they try to hide it from everyone because it's socially unacceptable. Fuck that! It's socially unacceptable to have problems? What the fuck? Sorry. Pisses me off. So, I try to decrease that stigma. Especially on the internet, I think it's a huge goddamn thing. A lot of streamers have obviously had mental problems that they obviously tried to hide, and then they obviously killed themselves. There are a couple I can think of right now, but I won't mention their names because I don't want to sort of bring down the mood any more than I might have already. But bringing down the mood just because I'm talking about my mental health and my feelings about all this stuff is something I've just come to realize is going to happen sometimes. And some people are going to click off because they don't want to hear this, they want to... But the thing is that Let's Playing and talking about myself is really nice because I can keep switching between something I love doing and also talking about things that are kind of heavy, and I think that that's helpful for both me and for an audience that might need a break from that too. Anyway, and also, again, like, making whole videos about me, I don't know, I'll probably do that at some point, but for the moment, I want to do Let's Plays and have a lot of my own stuff in there. And other types of videos, but Let's Plays where I also talk a lot about myself and a lot about other things that I feel like are important. You know, I think it's important. This is why I'm talking about it. Alright, do I want to keep Haru with Sophie? My first thought is Sophie, because I really like her playstyle and she's a new character. I love Haru, she's a beanie bean. But I really like Sophie and her sheer innocence. That's not, like, menacing underneath. I like the menacing underneath a lot. Which, it's weird, though. I think it's because, again, I've seen a lot more of Haru than Sophie. And they're just, like, they're similar characters to me, kind of. Except, it's really just the sweet beaniness of them, you know. And I just really like Sophie and her innocence and her curiosity. And she's such... You know, they both are very bubbly, light up the room type of girls, but I really like Sophie. I'm starting to really, really like her. And again, I definitely want on because of fire damage, and Makoto because girlfriend. So, alright, let's do it. And also, favorite damn character. I did change the party, yes I did, okay. Okay, so you don't need to, like, save that in any way. You can just exit out of it. Remember that. Alright. Now let's keep going. Just chase that red check mark. Unless I need to rethink personas and things, I will just go. But I could do bond. I could definitely use actually doing stuff with my bond points. At least, you know what? I will at least do that. I'm gonna be all over the place here, like I keep saying, and it's gonna seem like maybe I don't care. or that I'm
Just
like
take this.
purposely being all over the place, but it's just kind of how my brain works. And maybe I'm acutely aware of this, and other people do this stuff more than I realize, even in other Let's Plays and things like that. But anyway, what am I doing? I'm thinking right now. Okay. I was going to bond points. That's it. Sport jail. No. What am I doing? I need to change my bond points, which means I need this menu. And then I was gonna save after that, which is why I came here. Okay. So, what's gonna help me right now as far as bond points stuff? Bond level will increase more quickly. That seems smart to start getting early on, but I actually can't. So,
Let's see.
Alright, yeah, those are locked too, okay. Joker's Wild, increases chance for masks. Well... Alright, bond level, okay, I can't... Let's go ahead and get Safecracker. Can I get Safecracker entirely? Okay, I don't know why I did that, it was because it was there. But, like, okay, Pass Appeal. Do I have another Makoto one? Or do I have, like, you know what? Actually, wait, hold on. Increase damage for physical persona skills. Magical persona skills. Status ailments. Persona skills. I could also increase... You know what? Let's do Magic Boost. Finally get that. And then, okay, let's also increase one more thing. Just things that will be nice buffs. Better deals at Sophia's shop, so things will be cheaper. Wait, did I... Wait, hold on, I just realized there's probably better stuff to buy there, too. But if I don't need it, I won't get it. Oh well. Or at least right now, of course. Probably later. I'll probably need it. I'll remember to do it after this, probably. Like, at the moment, my brain's mixed up, and I just wanted to record the damn game and get some damn footage happening. Increases money obtained at end of battle. That's actually really tempting. Jump parts become easier to obtain. Oh, yeah, and that's what you sell to... what's her name? I forget the scientist chick's name. And, oh. Chance to encounter humans. Magical persona skills. Probably gonna use a lot of those. In general.
Let's see.
It's generally what you do in a lot of these games. In persona games. Alright. Alright, and I was gonna save too. By the way, can I like... Hold on, no, you don't system save. System save is a bunch of games, but not this one. Or whatever the equivalent menu item to system is. There's so many games that do that. And I kinda wish every game lets you save everywhere like that. But, you know. A lot of Japanese games have the checkpoint thing. Saving everywhere is more of a Western thing. Like, why am I not playing Makoto period right now? Also, a lot of these things don't like nuclear either, so probably cool. Whoops. I done whoopsies. Yeah, I'm just rushing right now, because it works still. I'm not getting absolutely pwned by anything. And until that does happen, I will not change up how I'm playing. As long as I can keep progressing the story. I think there's a certain point where people like me, especially, struggle with anything that can be struggle with on a daily basis mentally. You absolutely need to give yourself things like that. And not succumb to any kind of elitist ideas that might be in your head, put there by other people, or, you know, elitist, like, peer pressure from people, like, oh, you gotta play the game this way or you're a scrub piece of shit. Like, the moment people talk like that, you devalue anything else. Because they're probably angry people that take everything out on everyone else, and that is the absolute last kind of person you should listen to. Anyway, that's the kind of person you insta-ban from YouTube. Like, at least that's how I would. Honestly, the moment people start talking at me rudely, like, dude, why the fuck are you... Like, that's the very moment I'm gonna literally ban someone. And it's not just because, oh, I don't like it, I'm being a baby. No, it's also because you shouldn't talk like that. That should be a ban thing. But I see a lot of streamers literally letting people like that just be in their streams until they do something that is more offensive. No, fuck that. If you're gonna be an asshole, you're gone. Anyway. Like, the very second you say one message to this asshole in the stream. Which, I have pretty low tolerance for a lot of things. So, sorry. Anyway, what am I doing? What the hell am I supposed to do here? Why is this camera angled this way? What the fuck? I don't understand. I think my brain is too... to function and do any kind of... This must be a puzzle, right? Why the... Is the camera angle... Is this a bug? Or is... am I just supposed to push this in some way? How do I even push it? I can't seem to. Wait, hold on. Okay. Triangle. Yeah, okay. But, like, what am I supposed to do? I don't see what I'm supposed to do. I can't also seem to back out of this screen. Wait. Okay, I really don't like this camera angle. This forced camera angle is really bad to me. I'm sure you're supposed to see something from up here, where you're supposed to move them in a specific way, but I can't see that right now. Am I supposed to get rid of those, or what? Yeah, that's where I'm supposed to go. Hold on. Hold on, I think I get it now. Hold on. You're supposed to get rid of those icicles that are blocking the way, aren't you? Okay. I think that's what it is. At least they look... Are they blocking the way? I just realized. I don't know. Either way, I'll try to... Oh, wait, hold on. I get it now. You're supposed to find a way to get them up there. You're supposed to find a way to make this a platform to get up onto one of those points on the north side of this that has, it has no fence. I get it now. I think I can actually see... Okay, yeah. The icicles are probably, like, hard. Like, you cannot move this way points, right? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Alright, now that I get it, just took a bit of thonking. Feels good, man. I think I might actually be able to do this for you. No, okay. Well, actually, wait, yeah, there we go. I think this might be that simple. But there's two sides. No wonder there's two platforms. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, this is not hard at all. It just took a bit of thonking. Again, I'm trying to rush myself because I don't want to take too long. I feel like this is the kind of mindset where I feel like I take way too long. But I've started to realize that's just me comparing myself to how other people take to do things, and I'm gonna take longer to do things. Like, it's not fair to myself to think that way. Most people are not gonna be fair to me in that way, I've started to understand. Or at least, a lot of people haven't been. What I've started to realize is the right people will be patient enough with you. Especially the right people to work with and stuff like that. So you really need to be careful about the environment in which you're working. And if you can't be, if you feel like you can't be, because honestly, I feel like that's bullshit. But that might be coming from the fact that my parents still support me and are very good people. Like, I don't have to leave the house, really. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like having to leave the house and having to support yourself is why these people get stuck like this. Like, I don't know what I'd do if I was in that position. I think I have a unique, you know, and lucky platform for me to be able to inspire people and also to just get somewhere with what I'm doing. An online game. Feels good. What am I doing? Oh yeah, okay.
Once
Through
we
the
get in
window.
Castle, we're headed straight for the roof.
Hell
Are
yeah.
you ready?
Hell yeah. Let's do
All
it.
right, let's go.
Well, yeah, let's see if we can beat Mariko right now. Do that whole section, then I'll feel very good about this.
All right, infiltration successful.
Hell yeah.
Shadows spotted ahead. Be careful.
Indeed, yeah. Be a careful Durgan. That's what I'ma do. Now I'm just kind of getting into a coziness, so that feels good. But I really want to play some Western RPGs after this for some reason. Like some Scrim, I'm thinking of modding Skyrim and playing that. Diddle-oo-loo-loo.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Indeed it be on, indeed it be.
Such a magnificent design.
Absolutely.
This is no time to be distracted by architecture. There are enemies here. Wipe them out! I'm sensing what's everywhere.
I love how no nonsense Mikoto is. And also, I love the whole party dynamic, more or less. I feel like in this game they do a really good job of keeping the party dynamics fun and funny, but not to degrees that piss me off on 5. Because I feel like just the sheer volume of 5 made it more possible for there to be jokes that fell flat or were too repeated or that kind of thing. Whereas this game doesn't really provide for that, and also there's more solidity in the character tropes, I feel like, because they had a whole game to like experiment with that, I guess. And also, I bet they took some fan feedback into account, because I'm pretty happy with the way the character dynamics are in this game. Compared to a lot of moments in 5 I felt were...
Ooh, a new skill! Leave the support to me!
I'm not seeing any shadows.
Like, I'd like to direct you to... What palace is it? I forget, but that point where the literal story becomes... Morgana runs away because he had a fight with Ryuji and is being a fucking 5-year-old. That whole part of the game can go suck a dick. Anyway.
Yudo should be up ahead, but there's a problem. The door is frozen. All right, Skull, you're up.
Heck no! I don't want my hands getting stuck!
That's not an option, then. Let's find another way.
Being a 5-year-old and almost getting himself killed, I would also like to add. When he's usually, like, the smart one that knows what to do with the Metaverse. If really overconfident and extremely, like, thirsty for On. Which, both of those are not my most favorite characters rates of Morgana, but I feel like that whole arc even... Not just Morgana, everyone acts stupid. Ryuji is more ridiculous than he usually is. As far as, like, holding grudges and stuff. And, like, I feel like everyone gets dumb for that whole arc. I'm trying to remember the reasons I felt that way. But everyone does things that are out of character for that whole area. It just feels wrong. Like, everyone does things that are out of character for them in order to make that arc happen. It's like textbook bad writing to me.
Wipe them out!
Which is weird, because there's so much good writing in the whole game. But there's some moments. And honestly, I feel like, without spoiling things, Royal's ending is... I mean, you can watch this, I'm not sure how much I go into that, my feelings about that, when I actually, in the actual Let's Play. I feel like I solidified my mostly negative opinion about the general ending. I mean, okay, it wasn't a bad ending. I say mostly negative opinion, but I feel like, I don't know, it just kind of lost a lot of steam.
Do you think we could reach the outside from
towards the end. A lot of things didn't make sense and felt shoehorned in, and you know, I
Climb
don't
out
know.
through there, we may
And
be able to
felt
ascend
like
the
they
outer
did
wall.
not deliver on in the ways that I felt were necessary to really make a good, impactful ending. So, yeah. I think I go into that there. I don't remember how much I talk about that, because I feel like I probably had some knee-jerk reactions to that effect, but I don't really remember. I definitely feel like I solidified that
There aren't
opinion
any shadows
more after
nearby.
the game, though. After I was done and was thonking about it and talking with friendos about it. Well, specifically a friendo. That is also someone who is a huge Persona fan is beaten 5 for him. Anyway.
Damn! It's ass-biting cold!
Indeed,
The wind
ass
is
biting
strong,
cold.
too. Careful not to fall, everyone.
Wait, hold on. I'm so confused. What? Where do I need to go? Oh, up here. Okay. I'm literally just autopiloting right now because my brain is like, "Argh." I can't really think, so I'm just... Thankfully, this game is pretty autopilotable if you just, like, I'm gonna go through the story like I'm doing right now. Which is a godsend for me. Because I want to make content like this.
Shouldn't you be
I don't know about
threatening us
for a
by now?
living forever, but for a living for now. So, yeah.
I don't think they're here to mess around. Be ready for a challenge.
In fact, I'd really like to do some more ambitious things, like get into game development in some way. And, I'd really like to write some things that make some kind of weight. You know, like, that are... I'd like to really write some things from scratch that make it into games or things like that. Like, you know, be a writer on a team for creating a game is what I'd really like to do.
This is your chance. Showtime. Not gonna happen. Persona. No more. Fair warning. This one's gonna be rough. This is it. Keep them guessing. This is it.
Oh,
Get up to the battle.
I literally just thought of how to do that. How did Makoto die? Jesus. Okay. Yeah, you can tell. I can't think right now. I had to record something. I had no more footage.
Personas. Swap out
And I
all
have to edit before it gets late, or else I'll probably end up finishing the video. And not finishing editing and just uploading feels bad to me. I don't want to do that anymore. Because there's been so many episodes of this in the world that I'm done. I'm done doing that, so... Several reasons why. I'm just letting the quality of this be crappy because my mind can't make good videos right now. At least, like, good recordings. It can probably edit well, it's just... Everything that's involved in playing a game and commenting well. It's a little beyond me right now. Like, the point isn't well, the point is continued making. Because I enjoy it. Because at the end of the day, I will feel good about having done this. That's how I know. That's how I know, regardless of what goes into making something, if it's worth it. And then I want to translate that into making money doing it. And then I will be all fucking set. And by it can be anything that I'm interested in. Anything that I feel good. You know, it doesn't have to ever be YouTube. It can be something entirely different. The point is continuing to do things that you want to do and figure out the rest as you're doing it. You're just not ready. And if your heart isn't enough into something, go to something your heart is more into. And thankfully I have all the time and, you know, resources in the world to do that with my friends. And I'm going to.
You look really cool just now. You've got
Sure. You're mine. Take this.
There we go. All I know is at the end of the day, I love video games, and making this stuff makes me happy. When I finish something, it makes me happy regardless of the quality
I
of it.
learned something new.
And now I've learned to just be cool with that. And what I've started to realize is that a lot of my shame and stuff comes from not doing things that I want to do. You know? And so, again, it's the way to alleviate it, but it's through doing things that I'm scared to do because I feel bad at them, which is most things, frankly, because of how my mind is. Divine Grace. I love how all of these have question marks. It's like they're not really the right skills because it's not a real persona. Is that basically what this is saying? I'm not sure. Let's see. Divine Grace? Increases the effect of healing skills. Yeah, I'd like that. Let's see. Honestly, I'm gonna get rid of Rakunda because I can just tear apart most enemies anyway. And I don't tend to use buff skills. Honestly, I don't tend to use them in turn-based games as much as I should, unless I absolutely need to even clear something. Let's be entirely frank here. If a way of playing a game gets me through it, I just do it. And I enjoy it, then I just do it. I don't try to play optimally. Like, what's the point of doing that if you can get through it by playing however you want and ignoring whatever mechanics you don't want to deal with for whatever reason? Anyway.
Everyone, look!
It's
the Desires!
Yeah,
That means the throne room's just ahead.
hecky.
Let's not waste any time.
Double hecky.
So this is where the monarch of Sapporo resides.
Is this all carved ice?
A frozen cage that denies all entry. Does this represent her distrust for all others?
It makes a lot of sense. I love the symbolism, and frankly that it's pointed out a lot by these people, because you can also start to unravel some other symbolism once you know the context of some of the other things in palaces. Now, my brain is not analytical enough for that right now, but yeah, there's some times where I really enjoy doing that.
You are? You don't look so good. Are you alright? Mm-hmm. I should be.
Haru, hug. She's clearly really not liking seeing that this is what Mariko's heart looks like, because, I mean, it makes sense, right? Mariko really, was kind to her and everyone, from what Haru remembers.
Then let us proceed as usual. Skull, it's up to you.
I know why you're volunteering me. Here goes nothing.
You did this! It's all your fault!
You know, I'd rather it not be volunteering Skull all the time, because I hate how Ryuji's ragged on so much. You know what? You know what I'd rather it be? I'd rather it be Joker's volunteered for this. You know why? Because there's also a joke about Joker being the one to handle things on his own. Like, remember that part in that brutally difficult? Because apparently I was not even close to the only person that had a problem with that. From well, I mean, from at least one Let's Play I've watched of this game. But that one part in Alice's palace where you, the one part in Alice's palace where Joker is on his own. Like, you know, he has to fend off stuff on his own. There's a whole joke about, oh, it's Joker, I'm being volunteered, oh boy, it's always Joker, you know. Like, and also just like him reaching out like this, it feels like such a protagonisty thing. That I'd just rather Joker be volunteered for this than Ryuji. I don't know.
How could you be so ignorant? Did you not think the snowstorm
Oh,
would
jeez.
collapse?
Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah. Interesting. You know what? I think I'm starting to get a lot of it. Because Mariko clearly... Let me look at this. Whoops.
I apologize.
Log is square. It's not stick down. It's not left stick down or right stick down. Because it was one of those for 5 royals, so I keep trying to do that when I go to go through the log, but it's square in this game. Alright. Oof, man. Yeah, okay, so it was Mariko. Yeah, she was in charge of that sculpture contest, it seems like, for some reason. And, or, you know, whatever the sculpture was about. Or whatever, like, the sculpture was made for, and, probably a contest, I would imagine. And what's interesting is, you see how Mariko talks to her staff now? She is projecting this same score, this same, like, anger at them. It's like she's taking on this woman that made her feel really bad about all this, you know? Like, she's trying, she feels like you have to be nasty in order to make things happen, I feel like. In order to make sure people are safe and that kind of a thing. And I think it's because this woman made her realize, you know, that she needed to be more careful, and now she's really going overboard with the being careful, by overworking the fuck out of her staff, just so this never happens again, but that's not the way you do that. Huggle. At least that's what I'm getting from all this. It seems like something along those lines, and I really want to hug Mariko for that, because I could also really actually beat her shoes here. Because I feel like I mess up so many things because of the way that my mind is. And it really sucks. And I absolutely make people angry by just being scatterbrained all the time. And I can really see how Mariko ended up that way, and how I could have if I didn't have the support I did and wasn't careful, you know.
Here it comes.
Collapsing snow sculpture.
This is where she must have been so heavy.
Hug.
Get me back, Tahoe. Give me back my daughter. My precious little girl.
Huggle.
The accident resulted from my own personal oversight. Truly, I'm so sorry.
Is the mayor the one apologizing?
Shh, there's still more.
Well, I didn't think the statue'd fall on anybody. But isn't this the mayor's responsibility in the end?
I don't want to kind of...
Who can blame me? We don't get paid nearly enough. Nothing wrong with taking a little kickback here and there.
Okay, no wonder she's so hard on her staff now. Okay. Like, no wonder.
Those voices must be the root of Mariko Hyoda's trauma.
Makes sense.
So that snow
Oh, hold on.
sculpture
I'm
incident.
autoing. Okay.
Didn't we first hear about it at the park?
Yeah, but I want to say something real quick. Okay, so I understand why. She wanted to make sure she listened to it, but I hate when people do that. When people go shh when I'm talking because I have something to say, right? You've noticed that I tend to talk over a lot, right? I don't mean to do that. it's so hard for me to stop. It's literally traumatic to me when people say shh just because I'm talking when they don't want me to. Fuck you if you are like that. I'm literally absolutely gonna make more of a scene if you try to shut me up like that. Fuck you if you're like that. I'm sorry, Haru. I love you. You're a good person. I understand exactly why she did that. But that kind of thing is so traumatizing for me because so many people have done that my whole life. And I just wanted to say what I wanted to say because I wanted to say it. And I wanted to, like, usually it's something, like, really, cool about, like, what we're watching or whatever, right? Like, I want to share joy for what we're sharing, right? But they just want me to shut up. Fuck you. I'm sorry, Haru. I bet no one was really expecting this, but this is how I get sometimes. There are some things like that are very intensely triggering to me. And I'm practicing letting myself be angry about it because it used to feel like I shouldn't be angry about it because it's such a stupid thing to be angry about because people told me that. They don't get what the fuck goes on in my brain. They have no fucking right to decide what I should and shouldn't be angry about. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, Haru. Let's keep going.
We did, but I had no idea.
Because of how emotionally
My son have really been involved.
inclined I am today, I'm gonna probably have some more outbursts like that whenever intensely emotional stuff like this happens in games, because this is very relatable to me, too. Mariko's situation, you know, and literally the fact that On said something and Haru shushed her. Of course I understand why. She wanted to really understand what's going on with Mariko. She really was listening intently. I get it. That still pisses me off. I think these people could stand to just let the person talk and then shut up when they're gonna shut up. I literally think that is like, it's something that people can just do, they just don't want to. Because they don't want to compromise themselves for someone else, but I don't want to compromise myself for you either, fuckhead. And I have to compromise myself for... No, I don't have to. People want me to compromise myself for them so often. And it just pisses me off. I won't anymore. I don't anymore. People have left me because of it. I don't give a fuck. And the people that actually care about me actually seem to respect me more because of it. It's interesting. Anyway. It's possible. Again, I love Haru. I don't hate her. I just hate the fact that she did that.
Taking the blame for that incident?
Don't forget the
And
guy's
of course I
voice.
understand the reason.
Sounded like he was
And
trying to
oops, I'm
pass
talking
blame
over
on
the dialogue again. Whoops. You can read it. Anyway.
At any rate, this is vital information. Let's go back to reality and confirm the truth.
Yeah, I feel like I need to apologize for a lot of the things about how I handled this video, the recording of it, but this is how I am today, and I needed footage, so here we go.
Dug up some articles about the snow sculpture incident. Let me fill you guys in. 2 years ago, a large snow sculpture collapsed during the December Snow Festival sponsored by Sapporo Central City. Kaho Nanase-chan, a 9-year-old girl, was caught in the collapse and died.
Oof, yeah, here we go. Here's the whole truth.
Despite Mayor Hyodo's apology, the accident was ruled as an unforeseeable disaster. Therefore, she wasn't held liable.
And she feels guilty about that. It's also another layer of this, too. I feel like the reasons for these traumas are really well thought out, really human, and really relatable, and I think that's a really good thing for a video game to touch on.
Oh, so that's what the flowers in the park were for.
I wonder if the voice accusing Mari-san was the poor girl's mother. So this is Mari-san's trauma.
That park where the snow festival was held is probably where the accident happened.
And let's head over.
Yeah. Let's use Emma and enter the keyword there.
And in order to lighten the heavy mood here, listen, I really like the angle Mikoto's blood's facing there. You know, right towards for our viewing pleasure and all that. Moving on. The accident happened in Odori Park. Then let's gather at the hideout first and head over. There should be a warden guarding the place, if the last few times is any indication. Don't skimp on the prep work. I might do that anyway, and it probably might be fine considering how this game is.
Now then.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and quit for now. This is enough of an episode. This might actually be 2 episodes. But I might cut out a lot of my herditurity bumbliness and rambliness, maybe. So it might be 2. It could also just be 1. But yeah, I recorded today, yeah. I'm hoping to record tomorrow or later today and have it just be a better quality thing. And I think even later today that will be possible. Because I won't be mired in the same stuff, because I was mired in because I felt like, oh god, I realized, oh god, I don't have footage. I felt bad about that, now I have footage. I don't feel like it's the best footage. I feel like I've definitely had better episodes recorded, but I cannot expect myself to be consistent all the time. You can't expect humans to be like that. I think that's a lot of why work causes depression in people, because like bosses just think humans should be fucking robots. We aren't. We can't be. Fuck you. Stop thinking like that, please. God, it would help so many people. Okay.